Black Sheep Bravo. You can go suck a wiener if you do not like the show. So fuck off now. This is Monday Motivation. Viewer discretion advised.
Fingers.
Boopity-boppity-boopity-boppity.
Name of love. That's in the name of love.
I like how maybe we should start singing the same song on these shows.
Maybe we should. Oh, now you got me like.
All right, fire it up.
All right, fire it up. Okay, wow, here we go. Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Spaniard keeping it tight. We're broadcasting live from Red Zone, the Green Zone, and everywhere in between. Don't adjust your dial. It is Monday night. It is January 4th, 2021. Happy New Year.
Woo-hoo.
Welcome to Monday Motivation. And without further ado, we give you the star of the show, Ogre.
Doc's sound effects. Oh, sorry.
Projection. Are we
projection sound effects? It's at the start of the show.
Happy New Year!
It's January. It's 2021, and I still don't have a flying car, and I'm still kind of upset about that. God damn it, son of a bitch! And
wow,
I'm shocked.
I got my letter.
I mean, when settle down. when you grew up and you had all them space movies and everything in the future was like 1998 in the future. 1999.
Ooh, yeah.
And then, you turn around and it's 2021 and you don't have a goddamn flying car yet. And the only robot that we have that we can like torment and use as our slaves is a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, Roomba.
Goddamn Roomba.
Well, I mean, Boston Dynamics has some pretty awesome robots that they're coming out with.
Well, yeah, but they're not like mass produced in people's houses.
I don't have
Not
$1
yet.
million either.
Not yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's go.
Get a Groupon going on that.
Well, let's go. Well, Doc's
I don't
young.
know that I want a flying car right now. With our technology, I don't think we're there yet.
We're getting to drive alone cars. Those are coming along.
Oh, yeah. I'll definitely get one of those.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Get the back plate replaced on your car, and then you can get a flying car. There's no need to talk about real stuff on here. Thank you very much. We could just leave that stuff in the real world.
This is a very exciting episode for us because this is the first time we're broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
On both panels.
Really?
So, yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah,
Hello, YouTube
it is
people?
working.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Hello,
Right
YouTube
up
world.
there. Hello.
Wow. Check this out.
Are we not supposed to cuss or anything? Or
No, we do whatever the
absolutely.
fuck we want.
are there
We are
YouTube
free.
rules?
We are free from SEC regulations, so fire away there, Ogre.
Oh, that's good. All right.
Drop
Well,
those
let's
F-bombs.
get the show on the road. Doc,
Let's get it.
We had a disclaimer. It's not a family show.
No.
I'm really sorry, Doc, but
I'll just check out for the next 20 minutes.
you're gonna have to check out for the next 20 minutes or so. It just doesn't stop. It never
madness.
stops.
So what madness are we going to open up with today?
Oh shit. You know what? Let's
Where did Trump touch you tonight?
that's not that's not the thing. That's not
Point on
It's
the
not even,
stall.
it's not even him anymore.
let's pretend for a second. Let's play something. Let's just not Trump, not Biden, not anybody let's just say fictional president. Okay.
Yes.
Pick a president from a movie and put him in your head. I know, Doc, you always say you're not political and you don't care, and a lot of people say that stuff, but I wonder, what point do they care? I mean, does it have to be the point of oh my God, the ICBMs are being launched towards China or somewhere? Is that the point when people worry, or do they say,
Probably start worrying then.
okay, so that's we'll move it back we'll move it backwards from that point. What about what troops are being deployed, or the president is in a joint session of Congress? Yeah, hilarious. Asking for an act of war. Would that concern you?
Active war on what?
I don't know, a war against somebody.
Horror, what it is good for.
I think that would concern me a little bit.
Okay. So we got the nukes being launched, people going to war.
So we got that going.
That's probably about it, because anything else you're going to say, no, taxes, speeches,
that bothers me.
State of the Union.
I catch a clip here and there.
Let's go back and pretend it was Obama. The Spaniard said, "What are we gonna? Let's just jump right into the old phone call there. It's not where he touched me. It's where he touched the rest of the country and its constitution."
We have a caller. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
No, we don't have a caller. We have Trump. We have a recorded phone call, an hour and 2 minutes. Hour and 8 minutes. Thank you.
That phone call.
Jesus.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you for taking my call again, you degenerate assholes.
Oh, geez. This guy again?
Yeah,
that was a kid. I thought that was a kid. No.
You guys sound like a bunch of twat waffles.
Oh, geez. I'm going to have to Google that. I don't know what that means.
Blast from the past.
That is a blast from the past. Some fine editing, by the way.
So, anywho.
Yes?
No, so anywho, you were saying?
Okay, hit pause on that goddamn thing, will you?
Nope.
They got an hour tape of Trump on the phone with a Trump lawyer talking to the Secretary of State of Georgia and the Secretary of State of Georgia's lawyer. There's always lawyers involved. You have to be. And I mean, there's been snippets, and people are always, oh, well, you should hear the whole tape. You get taken out of context. You can listen to the whole tape. It's on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, you can go to it. Trump phone call. Listen to the whole goddamn thing. If it doesn't, even the hardcore Trumpers. If you're a hardcore Trumper and that doesn't fucking matter. Your mind's never going to be fucking changed. You're never going to fucking change. It's him talking to the Secretary of State saying, I just want to find 11,000 votes. He's telling the guy, you can go out and say that you recalculated. He's talking about fucking the Secretary of State just coming up with 11,780 votes for Trump and coming out and telling everybody, we recalculated after all of that shit. And guess what? Trump won Georgia.
But that didn't happen. So why are you complaining?
What I'm complaining about is the President of the United States asking a Secretary of State to change the vote totals of their state. That does not bother you at one bit.
I don't care because it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So why should I care if it didn't happen?
Well, he asked.
Okay, somebody plots to murder your wife, but they don't do it. Does that?
But they got caught and it didn't happen. Oh. I mean, it would concern me, but it didn't happen.
So that would concern you. But the president circumventing the Constitution, trying to, plotting to, planning to, wanting to, applying pressure to, that doesn't bother you at all.
What are you gonna do? Impeach him?
They were talking about that. Even I said, I looked at the calendar in my office. I was hey girl, hey, yeah, hi.
I mean, at this point, as long as nothing's happening, there's no reason to be arguing about it because nothing is going on.
I'm not arguing about it.
He's being shady.
I'm not arguing with you at all. I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm just saying how fucking retarded it is. And I know we're not supposed to say that word anymore. But the people that follow him and think he's the cat's fucking meow. Meow. And this whole thing for the last since election day, it's been the fraud and the shit. You know what they do? They started this whole fucking thing. Trump and his campaign and his voice and his mouthpieces started the whole thing. They were the ones complaining about, all this fraud, all this fraud, all this fraud. And they say, people are talking about all this fraud. Yeah, you. There's been no cases brought up. No fucking judges. 60 and 60. Worse than the fucking Bears. I mean, a lot worse, actually. And he's on this. You got to listen to fucking phone call, though. That's what this is. See, this, you don't care. But if you listen to it, it's an hour out of your life.
Wasn't it? Because
an hour's a long time.
I kind of caught little bits and pieces of that call. It was a conference call, like a group call, wasn't it? Because there were other people.
Yeah, it was Trump and his lawyer and somebody else or one of his lawyers.
And the lawyer said, no, there was no fraud. He's like, are you sure? And he's like, yes, I'm sure. Are you sure you're sure? I don't know if you caught. That's the part I caught.
He was telling the Secretary of the State that there were fraud. You're putting forth a fraudulent vote total, and this is going to cause problems for you. It could be criminal. It could be problems for you and problems for your lawyer. There could be big problems But if I just found 11,780, I win Georgia. And the thing is that I think I don't know. I got fucking nervous because I listened to this and I always thought it was just him doing the shit and putting on a show to get fucking idiots, like some of the people on our Friday show to send him money to continue the fight. But he's on this call and he's talking to a Secretary of State and a lawyer, and he's saying things like, "Oh, we won Georgia easy. We won because we had big rallies. Everybody told me we won. All kinds of people are talking about it. We won Georgia easy. Other states are going to be flipping for us in no time." It's like, have you lost your fucking mind?
And so do a large investigation on the whole.
They have already.
No, they haven't. Doing a thorough investigation of everything.
My thing is this, like, I mean, come on, man. Aren't you?
Spaniard, hold on.
Go ahead.
That's the whole thing. There's no call for an investigation because the only people that have brought up any fraud is the Trump campaign and his mouthpieces. They repeated it and repeated it and repeated it. So people get it in their heads that, oh yeah, a lot of people are talking about this. No, a lot of people are not talking about it. He said on the thing, the Secretary of State told him, "Mr. President, the data you're receiving is wrong."
Yeah.
He said, I got a quote, I wrote it here. "Mr. President, the challenge you have is that the data you have is wrong."
Are you sure?
And he doesn't believe it. Trump's telling him, at one point he says, "Fellas, I need 11,000 votes. What are we going to do here? Come on, give me a break." It's not. This has gone beyond fucking anything.
It's not middle school elections.
Shit about I can't wait. I can't wait for my TV. I hate that. Fuck, I gotta go to work. I'm gonna miss it. Where he's talking about seeing DC for the big rally, and we're getting the militia members and the Proud Boys are gonna be in disguise. I saw that. Proud Boys are wearing all black so they could fit in with Antifa agents, and they're gonna in how to slip
he's not going to prison. Stop.
Figured in how to sneak in weapons. No, he's not going to prison. People with that much fake money and imaginary billions don't go to prison. But I mean, it's
the militia, the jackbooted thugs.
Fucking what were you going to say, Spaniard, about your guy? You had a thing there you brought up earlier.
Oh no,
about everybody's favorite senator.
Yeah, no, I'm just watching all these senators, and these are like lawyers. These are educated, intelligent people that we like people elected to do our bidding in our government. And these guys sound like they've been like hitting the head with like butter socks or a sack of quarters or
Thank
something.
You for that comment.
It's like bam, and it's like they have concussions or TBI because they don't sound right. And it's like, come on, man, aren't you guys ready to go to work? Like, we just had a shit show of a year.
I mean, I wouldn't call all of them intelligent.
Well, they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be the ones who are supposed to be making the laws that govern our country to go forward. Well, go back to work, man. Let's go, assholes. Get your asses in gear and let's get moving. So let's stop with this. Let's stop with this WWE nonsense.
It's about power. Do you remember?
That's never going to stop.
It's not going to stop because it's about power. What's his face? Your guy you just brought up there, Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
4 years ago during the Republican campaign, Trump was saying, what was he saying? He was saying his dad killed JFK. He was saying his dad was a fucking in the Klan or some shit.
His wife, even.
His wife was a butterface, and she's an ugly whore, and she was sleeping around Texas.
He ain't lying. I'm not going to. At this point,
he says all this shit about it. Cruz bowed up and got all tough, and I'm not going to take this from sitting down from Donald Trump. And now he licks his ass like.
Because he's got dirt. Trump's got dirt on everybody. Everybody on that panel that they showed, all the 12 or 14 senators, Trump's got dirt on them.
No, he doesn't have dirt. You know what he has?
What is
you know what he has? He's got like I've talked about before. He's got 40 million grubbies that will vote exactly whatever direction he points. That's what he has. Ted Cruz and this other guy from Missouri, this young senator.
Yeah.
That said, I'm going to contest the election. And Ted Cruz, they want to get the fucking blessing. They want the walk. They want to be anointed by Trump, have his hands placed on him in front of the MAGA world. So all the hayseed dipshits that think that it's a fucking, that everything is just about God's guns and fucking abortions, keeping the gays out of school. Those dipshits that follow him, they think Trump and this other guy, what's his name? Shawley, something from fucking Missouri.
Be careful. Those dipshits supply your grocery stores.
Yeah, great. Okay. So do other people. All kinds of people do. So they think Ted Cruz thinks that Trump's going to give him the okay. That's what he wants. That's what they want. It's the power. Like Doc just said, it's not going to end because it's about power. They don't want anything else. They just want Trump to look at all his supporters on Trump Action News that starts in the springtime, coming in May, and say, you know what? That Ted Cruz is a stand-up guy. And I think all of you out there in MAGA world that supported me in the primaries back in 2016 when we gave Hillary the what for, I think you should vote for him in Iowa and New Hampshire and South Carolina coming up. That's what they want.
Yeah, I guess.
And it's fucking ridiculous. And those people that are going to run out and vote for, oh yes, Trump, they're gonna listen to this fucking tape where he's, I don't know, it's close. It's fucking. I'm not a lawyer, but I play one on TV. It's close to fucking crimes being committed.
Yeah.
But they're going to look and say, oh, he's giving them the what for, and he's fighting for me, and oh, those Dominion machines, yeah, they're doing their shake weights again, but Joel brought up a good point. They want to use these problems, and like Doc said, what about these audits and stuff, and why don't they just do it to get a true accounting? They did it. They did a true accounting. Biden won Georgia 3 or 4 times. He won extra votes in Wisconsin when they did it. And if they look into this shit, what they want to do, Republicans want less people to vote.
Mm-hmm.
If less people vote, Republicans win. They've said it years ago that if you have more people voting, you're never going to get a Republican elected again. That's why they've cried so much this time about mail-in ballots and about how easy it was to vote, because you saw what happened. Yeah. When they get all them votes from the people that haven't voted in the past,
it should be easy to vote. It shouldn't be difficult.
Yeah. Yes.
That's true, right?
I agree with you.
But it should 100%. Also be secure. I mean, there's some legitimate concerns out there.
Like what?
Just some things that I've been seeing pop up.
Like what?
There's been videos of ballots being torn up and thrown away.
That was completely taken away on that thing I told you to watch the video. It's all bullshit. 100%.
I'm not watching that stupid video because I don't have time to
know who's in charge of election.
And then there's more.
Explains it all to you how it's wrong.
Okay, I understand. Can I get through?
Can I finish?
And then the other one was the ballots that were coming out of Chinese parcels, basically.
Chinese parcels.
Yes, like a Chinese shipping company.
Somebody saw him come in.
Hey, this is on my feed. I'm just playing the middleman here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but this
is what people are concerned about.
I thought you'd go with something like the dead voters, or something, or the signatures not matching, something not a crazy.
I mean, it was Russia for Trump, and that was unfounded. So why can't it be China for Biden?
No, that wasn't unfounded. Once again, you ignored and didn't pay attention and didn't read the fucking report that came out where there was Russian interference.
Actually, there are a lot of people. Just because it's not in your echo chamber, there, Mr. Joel, it doesn't mean it's not true.
I just got breaking news. We got some news that lizard people were in the polling. They were the pollers. They were guys. They were the working the.
But Doc, there's a lot of people that aren't in your echo chamber that believe the Earth is flat.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make it a valid concern that needs to be discussed or worked on?
No, we just need to educate those people better.
Exactly. Thank you.
We'll use that Pakistan money to re-educate these people. How about that? We'll use that money.
Oh, good Lord. Exactly. Back to that bullshit. You mean the Pakistan money that was earmarked from Trump's budget? And it was a completely different. It was there was the spending bill and there was the COVID relief bill.
They voted on them at the same time, which is
in one omnibus that he put together. Yes, and everything that he railed and complained about and got everybody to fucking echo back like that, the gender studies in Pakistan, that shit was already earmarked and already in the budget that he signed off on.
So quick question, Doc, did you get your 600 stimulus?
I don't know, probably.
You should get 12, shouldn't you?
He should have. Yeah, he should have bankrolled on that. You got
18.
dependents.
You get 18.
Yeah. Cha-ching. Where do you okay,
Shady get 18.
No, it's me.
Sure.
Yeah. Ogre, did you get your package?
I get 0, man. I'm like fucking.
That went into the roof fund.
I'm like Wesley Snipes. I owe the IRS all kinds of money.
That sucks. That stinks. I was gonna say, what are you gonna spend your stimulus on this year?
They just take it off. They just take it off my balance.
No, well, there you go. It's chipping away at that debt. There you go. That's progress.
I got a quick question for you guys.
Oh, Steve,
our cool guy.
Hey, holy shit, Steve, what's happening? Steve, you need to go talk to Devil Dog. He's very upset after this morning.
Yes.
I'm not debating that.
There were some mean things said about him.
He needs a big man hug.
He needs a big bro hug. That's right. Cheer him up.
And tickle underneath his beard. He likes that.
Tomorrow are the elections in Georgia for senator.
Jays.
The two runners.
We're past this.
And then Wednesday are the certifications in Congress.
Certified bona fide.
Of the Electoral College.
Yeah.
Do you think there is going to be any notable violence or rioting in DC?
I'm hoping for it.
I am too.
I'm like, man, I'm running out of shit to watch on Hulu.
Because of course I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, I know you hope so. I know.
You
Okay.
hope
Okay. So we all agree. We all hope so.
Salivating, man.
Far away on our televisions. But do we think it's going to happen?
No, I don't think so.
It's possible.
No, because I don't know. People are, because it's going to be kind of, there's going to be an excuse. It's going to be either snowing or rainy or cold, and people are going to come out when it's snowing, cold, and wet, and people are going to be like, fuck this, we're not coming out. They're not going to go.
Actually, you might have a point there.
I mean, why do you think they do this shit in January so people could stay the fucking home? It's cold and wet. I don't want to go out there.
Vic, as I've promised Doc, I will move on once Trump stops.
He's talking about tonight. Right now.
It doesn't matter tonight. Hey, let's talk about real quick, as long as we brought it up, the certification. You know what happens?
Oh my God.
So how does that work? What happened?
How that works is that
I gave you your 20 minutes. I can't do any more.
Pence has a big box and he takes out the thing and he says Illinois, or he'll say, okay, Doc lives in Pennsylvania and that's one of the ones that's up in the air. He's going to say Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania goes their 20 or whatever they got electoral votes for Biden. And one of these dipshit senators trying to get Trump's power, like I told you about earlier, is going to stand up and say, hey, disagree with that, and I want to challenge. And then the 140 representatives will say, we challenge too. And they say, okay. And then they go for 2 hours into their houses, into their chambers, and debate.
Yeah.
Or they listen to the complaints about it. This can all be shot down by Pence, like Gore did, or
it's not going to be.
Like Biden did.
Why? Why can't we just move on, man?
Hold on, because this is how it goes. This is
okay. I'm just saying that's my question, right?
They split up into their different houses. They talk for 2 hours and then they take a vote.
Mm-hmm.
All this is going to do is for the 5 states that they're complaining about. It's going to add 10 extra hours to something that should take 30 minutes.
Yeah,
they're going to split up and they're going to go vote. And they're going to say, okay, we talked for 2 hours. What do you think, senators? And the Senate's going to come back like 75 to 15 or something to accept them. And the House is going to come back 300 and something to 140. And they're going to do that for 2 hours for every state. And at the end of the fucking day, after 10 hours, which should take 30 minutes, Biden will be, the election will be certified again. And it'll be Biden as the president. And then the dipshits will say that something's going to happen on Inauguration Day, and we're going to surround the White House. Oh, please, militias and Proud Boys, go and surround the White House, and don't let the evil overlords and Antifa and commies, don't let them come in and take out your beloved Trump away. Please, I beg you, do it. Go to the White House and surround it. There's been talk, by the way, on the interweb that they're going to go and surround the White House on Inauguration Day and not let them get to Trump. I would. You guys talk about wanting to see the violence like tomorrow, people fighting. Imagine that.
Do you know how devastating that would be for our country, though?
Initiate Order 61.
No, it'd be like those dipshits, that guy that hid under that fucking tarp.
Oh,
remember that guy in Oregon that hopped out and started shooting at federal officers? That ended well. Or how about that guy up at Ruby Ridge? How'd that end up for him? I'm gonna hold out against the FBI.
Yeah, man, that was a tough story there.
Waco, they all did it. They won't do shit because they're pussies. It's all bluster. Yep. More than me. They're gonna go out and march with their stupid fucking Hawaiian shirts on, and then when it comes down to it, you're not gonna see them. Or if it did come down to it, they'd all be fucking murdered, and it would be hilarious.
All I know is can somebody please like fit them properly? Is there anybody that could like consult these guys, because that armor ain't gonna do shit for you if the fat is oozing out of your armpits and your fucking.
I don't think they
need a bigger armor.
Or lose some fucking fat. You know?
Do they have that? That would be a good thing. Black Sheep Bravo body armor for the larger man.
That could be maybe the extra XL. Yeah,
we can shoot off of that. Vic, you're free to click that little red X in the upper right hand corner anytime you like. I mean,
what was Rodney Dangerfield's job or his company from Back to School? Or he's like, hey, you're short and fat, and I think it was called Short and Fat. Like that was his name of his store, his clothing company.
You're tall and fat. No, you're ugly.
So like, there you go.
That was Back to School. That was
Rodney Dangerfield. And
that's when they did the old Triple Lindy. All right, let's talk about sports. How about that?
Sports with Ogre.
Okay. I was sports gay.
Well, there is a league that's started. No, I don't know. I'm just trying.
Oh, let's talk about how the Packers just stomped the Bears.
Okay.
Wow.
Go ahead.
It was horrendous.
That's it. 2 words. Horrendous. It was 3 words. It was horrendous.
Hey,
back to you.
Don't they have like 19 teams in the fucking playoffs or some shit? What they do? They added a team. Is that
what are we talking about?
Is that new or not? Because now they have 7 teams in a conference.
Oh. No, that sounds about right.
I'm still trying to get over the Las Vegas Raiders. That just sounds weird. The Las Vegas Raiders. They used to be the LA Raiders and the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, the Baltimore Colts.
Then the Baltimore Colts. What about the Chicago Cardinals? Vic probably remembers them. I don't remember I remember the St. Louis Cardinals.
Who watches the NFL?
Who watches the NFL? What's wrong with the NFL? Jeez, this guy's never happy, is he?
Geez, what?
Good Lord, crying about
kneeling.
He just wants Birfs Defs.
Oh, that's right, because of the evil, the evil black players. Yes, that's right. Because you're not supposed to do that at work. Damn it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that in front of me. Let's see, who do we got? We got Kansas City. The Bears are playing who? The Bears are playing at New Orleans, and they'll lose by a lot. The Packers have a bye. Good for them. They got the number 1 seed. They did have something to play for. I tell you what, that for Rodgers, here's a crazy take. Here's a crazy Ogre sports take. That Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he's pretty good.
No shit.
What are you gonna do? And then they back into the playoffs, and then I'm listening to the fucking news, or you go on Facebook, and I don't want to say idiots because they're fellow Bear fans, but idiots are on there. People I went to high school with. But who cares? The Bears they're still going to the playoffs, so they're
not going to do shit. They're going to lose first round.
What do you fucking do? They're terrible. They're a bad team. The Chicago Bears are once again, going out on a limb, taking a crazy take on sports. The Bears are a bad team. They were the 7th seed, huh? Tampa Bay, Washington. Washington never come up with a name?
No, they're just Washington. I hope they beat Tampa Bay. I really do, because that would be so funny.
Because of the quarterback?
What's his face?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom Brady?
Yeah.
The little bitch? Yeah.
See, there you go. You go, Nick. See, Nick's got faith in the Bears. You got to have faith, because I got to have faith.
I love that song.
That was a good song. Which one? The Limp Bizkit version or the George Michael one?
Oh, the original.
They both suck.
Bite your tongue, boy.
Gasp.
That song got me more tail than. Never mind.
AFC. Look at that. Hell, Cleveland made the playoffs. The Browns for the first time since what, like 88 or something like that.
Yeah.
So Cleveland's in the playoffs. What else we got going on?
If I wasn't a Packer fan, I would definitely be a Brown fan.
Why is that?
I don't know. I like the Browns. I have faith in them.
Faith. We're okay.
I don't know.
How do you have faith? Why would you have faith in the team that has been in the playoffs?
I just feel like they need more fans.
Because of the Jesus.
What? No, that's Notre Dame. That's touchdown Jesus. Oh, and I've decided as a Notre Dame fan, I'm just using Trump logic, and that Notre Dame won that game by a lot against Alabama.
Oh, that's a different sport.
That's college. They won it. Everybody knows. Everybody. A lot of people are talking about it, but Notre Dame beat Alabama. That's everybody knows it.
And so, yes,
there was touchdown. They had touchdowns, points by the dozen that nobody has and or nobody recorded. So it'll be Notre Dame and Clemson.
Touchdowns during the commercial breaks.
Notre Dame, exactly. Notre Dame and Clemson in the national championship because they both won bigly, and a lot of people know it, and everybody knows it, that there's no way that Notre Dame and Clemson were going to lose. So,
and what I heard is that scoreboard, it was tampered with. That scoreboard was that wasn't the right scoreboard. It was,
and the organ player,
the minion,
they were from China.
Oh, those damn Chinese.
I think that's what wraps it up.
The announcers were Chinese.
I just realized I got half of the things I am wearing right now is made in China. These glasses were made in China, for crying out loud.
You're really small. So small. You're really small on my cheap laptop. I thought you were wearing a robe.
Oh, almost. It's a big sweater, and it just.
So like
at first glance, it looks like you're wearing like a 1918 baseball player, baseball manager.
Pretty close. I was back in 1918 here these past 4 days, man. We had
like your Tris speaker or something.
Oh, thank you very much.
So where'd you guys poop? Did you have to go outside and dig a hole?
No, I had to melt snow to fill the toilet.
Oh,
yeah, man. I was roughing it, man. We were having a blast. We had fun.
Your toilet didn't flush when your power was out?
Yeah, because we have a well and we have a pump that pumps the water, and it's run by
you're in sticks, aren't you?
I am, man.
I'm on a well and septic. Yeah.
You ain't cool unless you have septic.
So how long was your shit off for?
Like 3.5 days. It wasn't bad.
You got a fireplace?
Oh yeah. It was man, it was nice and warm. It was beautiful.
No, I'm serious. It was a serious question.
Oh yeah, but man, my fucking hand, because I mean, I gotta, I'm gonna tell you, I gotta give credit to those pioneers, man, because I had to go out and cut wood like 2 a.m. because we were running low, and I was like, shit, man, I should have gone and been a little bit more prepared, and I wasn't. So I kept that fire going all night for 4 days straight. Or 3 days.
Yeah, you should have got like the authentic pioneer experience and gone out and walked like 15 miles one way to get a candle, but then like die of like tetanus or something.
Dysentery.
Dysentery. Yeah,
I'll do that next time. Yeah,
that would suck. I'm sorry to hear about your power. I'm glad it came back on. Though. Glad you.
Oh yeah,
glad you got it back on there. Yeah, that kind of.
It's all good.
That kind of sucked. All right, so we're not doing. I agree with Doc from Friday's show that I watched late at night about. Oh no, that might have been in the comments or something, or in the messaging about New Year's resolutions that are stupid. So there's no need to mention them anymore. New Year's plans, or you got any plans for the new year? Like anything that I don't mean like I want to go travel more, but like, do you got anything on the immediate future that you're doing? Any big plans?
I want to buy a new roof.
You want to buy a new roof?
Yeah, for my house.
Well, I assumed that. I didn't think it was like for your car or something. Just like carried around with you. Check that out. You see that? That's my roof. Well, they're cheap. Hey, man.
No, they are not.
Yeah,
did you just buy that house?
What?
Oh, a couple of years ago. But Gene, no, here's the thing. I do have a generator, but stupid me, I didn't want to put it on. So I started it up last summer, and it worked. And I said, I don't need this. And so I said, on day 3, I figured let's give it a shot. So I tried to start it. It wouldn't start. So I don't know. But now when it gets warmer, I will have to fix it up and get it ready for next time it happens. And rabbits were fine because I packed a freezer with snow. They were fine. We had pretty good. And the live rabbits, they were cool. It wasn't that cold out. So
yeah, I mean, they live out.
It was nice.
Anyway.
Yeah. I would go over there, just rub my face on them to warm up, and the sniffer. Ah, yeah.
Joel's goal is to continue to not work.
There you go.
That's very good. That's a fine goal to have.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
What are we doing?
After this,
to start your generator monthly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
After this, we are going to have a fun round of Ask Ogre Anything.
Ooh.
But before we get to that, to give you some, I was supposed to say that earlier, but I forgot. Spaniard got me all worked up talking about Ted Cruz.
Yes.
Before we do that, we are going to start off 2021 because, I don't know, I guess because Augustus Caesar came up with a calendar long ago, and it was changed by some like French monks later on after that. But anyway, because of that, because of our trip around the sun, and we're starting off 2021, and everybody was all thrilled apparently on Facebook and Twitter to get rid of 2020. Yes. So we're going to go into 2021, and we're going to start off with another exciting reading with some passages from
Yes.
14,000 Things to Be Happy About.
Welcome back. Man, excited about that. 2021.
So if you would please, I'll take that as a mixed reaction.
Excited.
Doc, if you would please say stop, and everybody think of your question for Ask Ogre Anything while I'm reading this.
Okay.
There you go.
And stop.
These are exciting. I love these.
Any music? Bridget?
We can't.
No. Darn. What?
Let me see. Let me think. What kind of I'll hum some sappy music for you.
Once again, 14,000 Things to Be Happy About.
We could do a little bit.
That's the Canadian version. Okay, cool. Horseback trips. Curling your hair. Tossing a salad bar party. What the fuck?
Ew,
What is a salad
No.
bar?
It would be fun.
No, it wouldn't be fun.
No.
What
Is it-
kind of book is this?
I'm
Tossing
not
a
tossing
salad bar?
anyone's salad.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And have a party about it?
Are you sure that's not a
Tossing,
typo?
that's what it says. I will read it slowly.
Whoa.
Tossing a salad bar party.
Huh. Okay.
Pass. That's a hard pass from the stately manner. Thank you.
Right.
All right. Let's hit the music again. If we still have time of it.
Nope.
Nope.
What is wrong with this book? A snap in the air in fall. Not being too grown up for anything. Little girls with their teddy bears.
Well, that's pedophile.
That is. I got no.
So who the hell wrote this?
I just lost all credibility with that book. Or that book just lost all credibility.
14,000 things to be freaked out about, to be touchy
Yeah.
about.
Yuck.
Baseball lights coming on. Don't forget to think of your thought for Ask Ogre Anything, everybody. Oh, here's a good one. Walden by Henry David Thoreau. I'll give you that one. The Giving of Gifts. Attic Sleuthing.
I don't even know what that means.
Just looking around a fucking attic.
There is a suggestion here to burn that book. I'm on board with that.
Cottage cheese containers.
Oh wait, you know what? Time out.
Prune ice cream and sour cream jam.
Oh, wait. Prune ice cream?
Prune ice
Okay,
cream.
no on that.
Once again, reading from 14.
I feel like the person that had to have written this book was in their upper 70s.
Barbara Ann Kipfner.
And she was drinking scotch.
Scotchy
Daily.
scotch.
No, I
So there you
agree
go.
with Vic. I think you should burn that book.
Never.
Mhm.
All right. Let's go. Let's get shit in gear here. Wrap this shit up. Ask Ogre Anything. Ready, go. That includes you in the comments.
And here we go.
Oh, sure, we can get that. We can't get some sappy piano music.
No, because it's music. We'll get
Oh.
kicked off.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Happiness. Yeah,
Damn.
there's happiness music. Here we go.
Everything, even though can we sing Happy
Yeah,
Birthday?
No,
No,
That's
we
like a
can. As
bird.
long as there's not like a music melody to where it would pick up and match something else, we'll be okay.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anybody in comments? Feel free.
And I think technically Happy Birthday is copyrighted anyways. Or trademark. Yeah.
Is it?
No, isn't that in the public domain?
No, it is not.
Oh shit. Oh, here you go. Here's a question for you.
Are you sure about that?
Are you double jointed? Yeah, I'm 80% sure on that. Are you double jointed?
No.
No. Oh. What are you eating under there?
Underwear.
Under your stomach, I'm guessing. What are you eating?
That's the joke. Underwear.
Oh.
I get it. This is from the Black Sheep Bravo tip line. This is from Brenda Faulkner from Idaho. When was the last time you did a push-up?
Ouch. Hey, well, rude. Shit, that's a good question. Probably May.
May.
Burn.
Thanks, Brenda. Thanks, Brenda, for the question.
Okay, you would have to get your head up your ass. Well, that was a little uncalled for.
Burn.
Vic, geez, can you state a few good things about Republicans? The guys you didn't agree with in the beginning of the show. Things about Republicans. Okay, Chris, you might be a new viewer or listener.
Oh, he's an old viewer. Yeah, he's an Army dog. Well, he's been around.
Once again, I hate to explain, but I am not a tree-hugging crazy liberal like socialist like Bernie or who's the chick that everybody's afraid of and
AOC the cunt.
Yeah, AOC that like grubby has nightmares about it. Oh, wakes up, AOC's in his closet. Let's see. A few
That's
good
Pelosi
things.
because she looks like Freddy Krueger.
Few good things about the Republicans. I admire their albeit somewhat distorted view of patriotism.
Extrapolate, please. Extrapolate.
Well, you know, they like Vic. You know, you stand up and you personally. I hear the national anthem. I see the flag in a parade or at a fucking sporting event or whatever. I'll stand up and keep quiet, put my hand over my heart or whatever, take my hat off. I'll do all that shit. But and I like that Republicans they have their flags out in front of their houses and they do all that shit and they do the same stuff. Conversely, I also think that the people that don't want to do that stuff or kneel during the national anthem, they have a right to do that as well. What else about name a few good things about Republicans? Eisenhower. Yeah, Vic. Okay, Eisenhower was a good Republican president, but that's not a good thing about Republicans. I like their patriotism. I like their love of the military and the soldiers and shit like that. How they want to see people off and they don't like they especially want to fund all it, throw in as much money as possible to make our military the finest fighting force in the world that the world has ever seen. That's really all I got off the top of my head. I got two: patriotism in the military, and I don't know. I'm sure there's a few other ones. I'll get back to you next week, Chris, if I have to.
Good. That was nice. That was a very nice response.
Barbara Ann Kiffner born. Oh, who the fuck cares?
Who's that?
That's the person that wrote that 14,000 things to be happy about.
Because Vic suggested burn the book.
Oh yeah. We can't.
I agree with that. Burn the book.
Ask Ogre anything. We can wrap this up and move on.
I think let me check my phone here real quick.
I noticed somebody didn't send a message.
Who was that?
Well, she doesn't work. She's not good working on the fly. Not a good improv.
Oh, did you think Bond girl Tanya Roberts was hot?
Who?
The woman that just died. The Bond girl Tanya Roberts.
Was that the one that turned into a guy?
She was on that 70s shows. She was the mom of the redhead chick.
Oh.
With the big boobs.
When was she a Bond girl?
I know Vic has all those posters. I know Vic has all those Bond girl posters in his garage. He'll try.
I don't know. I guess on that 70s show, yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, that was the.
I'd throw her a bang.
Wasn't she Charlie's Angel?
I don't know if she was Charlie's. Was she Charlie's Angel?
What
she died
on
in
that show?
I could have. Her
name was Tanya Roberts.
The mother of the Star Kid's girlfriend, a redhead, Donna.
Donna's
Oh,
mom.
Donna's
mother.
Oh,
Yeah, who
And
was
then she,
married.
then she left after like second or third season.
Yeah.
I always respect it when you can still compliment or state a positive about somebody you disagree with. Well, Chris, I go with I brought this up the other day on the Facebooks.
View to a kill. Thanks, Vic.
Oh, there you go. Then she wasn't the one that turned into a guy. Chris, and then we'll move on to our exciting births and deaths in history.
Sheena.
Yeah, Sheena. I remember. I saw it with my mom. That was embarrassing.
Oh, that was gross.
It was like boobs everywhere.
Did you have popcorn?
14 or something. Yeah, I think I had a boner pointing on me. Sorry, Mom. Don't pay attention to that. Luckily, we were in a movie, so it was dark. But Chris, I'm right there with you. I think Republicans, for the most part, are just people who have a different view on what they should tax and how economics work. Basically, that's what it was most of my life growing up until about 2016. I go with. I remember, and I'll remember, and this will be an arguing point for as long as I live. John McCain during the campaign, that old lady stood up and he hands her the microphone, and she's all shaky with it, shake weight microphone, and she says, "I heard that Obama was a Muslim and he was born in Kenya." And McCain takes the microphone away from her and says, "No. I know Senator Obama. He's an American, and he just has a different political view than I do. Other than that, he's a fine American." And I wonder, I sit sometimes and think about that thing exactly. And I wonder and say, what happened to those Republicans? Now we're with guys that everything is, anybody who has a D after their name is an evil commie socialist that is out to take away your cars and cows and insert like a wind turbine in your fucking city, like next to your house. And everybody, they're going to murder you. And
it's the same from the left. They see it the same way.
What?
They see that R behind someone. They see it the same exact way, though. So I mean, everyone at everyone's throat.
No, they don't. I plainly just said I do not. And
well, okay, not everyone, but
see,
the
that's
vast
why,
majority of people.
That's why I go back to my original point of that's why we need to move on, man. We got a pandemic we need to still get under control, and we need everybody on board.
Yeah, and we're sending money to freaking Pakistan for gender shit.
Well, talk to the president that put it in his budget.
I'm gonna go to Pakistan and get it back.
Please do.
A Black Sheep Bravo first this summer, 2021. The blockbuster hit here.
I need you to take your phone and like live stream that. Hi, I'm here in Islamabad. This is the Spaniard, and I'm getting that cash.
I'm getting that cash. Yeah, we could do that. I think we can get a budget for that. I'll talk to our.
I can't have my music for
Birfs and Defs.
We can do that music.
All right, let's do that. It's 7:47. Let's see if we can end this before they
Oof.
Perfect.
Nice.
The Democrats. Well, Gene, you might want to go back and figure out how the budget is made. But other than that, we're moving on. What's today? January 4th, 2021. God damn, we got too many symbols. Symbols, idiot. Syllables. That's the word I was trying to say.
Like 21.
2021.
Yeah, that is a tongue twister.
And you can't. I mean, and then if you say 2021, that's 2021. Syllables.
Or
20. Fuck, that's a lot of goddamn syllables for a fucking year. All right, here I'm going to start something new here.
Started.
January 4th, 21. January 4th, 21. Like the good old days. I remember back in 06. Oh, I forgot how the fucking show went here for a second. January 4th, 1896. That's how it works. January 4th, 1896. Utah is admitted as the 45th U.S. state.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, if there's a state that is not gay, like for real, I think Utah probably has the least. We'd have to look. I wonder what state does have the lowest percentage of homosexuals.
Ungayest state of the union, I think. Yeah.
Alaska.
Alaska.
No, I wouldn't.
I wonder if I guess that'd be kind of tough. I'm gonna. Well, who knows? All right, January 4th.
By population.
January 4th, 1951. January 4th, 1951. Anyone?
January 4th, 1950. Korea.
Yes.
The Korean War.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
A lot of cats that were hanging out in Seoul, that's for sure. January 4th, 1951. Chinese and North Korean forces capture Seoul. And then, a couple
Gun style.
And then MacArthur showed up in Incheon and kicked the shit out of them. Kicked those red bastards back across the 49th parallel. January 4th, 1958. Here you go, Doc. Space. January 4th, 1958. Sputnik 1. Speaking of commies. The first artificial Earth satellite launched by the Soviet Union in 1957 falls to Earth from orbit. Oh. Sputnik? Wait, you're calling Sputnik gay?
I'm not. Rajesh is.
Rajesh, Sputnik's not gay.
Rajesh,
it was the first satellite. Okay.
He doesn't believe in space. He's a flat earther.
Move. Okay, well, noted. January 4th, 1999. January 4th, 1999. Ooh, Doc, you probably got this circled on your calendar and celebrate every year. Former professional wrestler Jesse Ventura is sworn in as governor of Minnesota. Wasn't he a libertarian?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know, but all you Navy guys were like, I had his poster on your bulkhead, so
not this guy. Not this Navy guy.
Jesse Ventura. Blast from the past.
I ain't got time to bleed.
He dug in harder than an Alabama tick. That is a kick-ass movie.
Or I like his role on Running Man. He was what was that, Captain something?
Oh yeah, he was good in that too.
Good in that.
That's why he became former professional wrestler, because the WWF didn't want to give him time off or pay him. Actually, they wanted a cut of what he was making in the movie, and he's like,
he was supposed to put the 2-week notice and fill in the memo. He just.
I guess they didn't get it in HR. Yeah. Anyway, one more. January 4th, 2007. January 4th, 2007. Wow. Shut up. The 110th United States. Oh, this is Grubby's favorite. This is what Grubby celebrates every year. The 110th United States Congress convenes, electing Nancy Pelosi as the first female Speaker of the House in U.S. history.
Oh, he's got that on loop in his front room.
In 2007. Yes. Once again, Doc the staunch libertarian who doesn't care about politics.
Thank you, Rajesh.
People lose their fucking minds when they get okay. China crossed the 38. Well, yeah, okay, Vic, whatever. Yes, I know. Where are we? Okay, Birfs Defs. I only got 3, so
wasn't that like a James Bond plot or something?
So suck it. What?
Cross the 38th.
Yeah.
Cross the 38th parallel? Probably. All right. Born January 4th. You ready for this one? Hold on to your hats. Where's Katie? Born January 4th, 1643. Born January 4th.
Long time ago.
1643, a long ass time ago.
Who even cares about people that old?
This should be the only one that anybody knows. English mathematician and physicist.
Oh.
Okay, fine. Next time I'm coming up with fucking Mumbai rugby player and see how you handle that one.
No, I don't know what that was.
His name was.
No, that's the
lizard people.
Hey, Mumbai's in India. That's you're off by a few thousand miles to the east.
Oh, there we go. We got it.
I didn't hear the Mumbai part.
Yeah, it's really 1643. Give Joel a ding and give Vic half a ding because he came in second, but he had his first name. That is correct, Sir Isaac Newton.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even have to give you a hint about the fake apple falling on his head story. Born
or the cookie.
Yeah, because without him, we wouldn't have gravity.
That's right. We'd all float around.
Right.
Yeah. Wait, what? No. Huh? Anyway,
where can I get some ads?
January 4th, 1992. Ooh.
Whoa, that's a jump.
That's a big jump there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Born January 4th, 1992. Female Supreme cannot answer this one. American baseball player.
Oh, so I imagine it's a Cubs loser.
Whom my current roommate thinks is just dreamy.
Is it Rizzo?
And yes, he is a Cubs loser. No, I think Rizzo's dreamy.
Why?
Because you'll know instantly who it is. He was born today in 1992. He's on the Cubs, and
Sean Dunston.
he's on the Cubs today, not in 1982.
I don't know any Cubs players.
I don't know any Cubs
Well,
players.
then you can't answer.
Yeah,
Damn it.
that was my answer, Sean
I
Dunston.
bet you do. Okay, he's a very he's a popular player.
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I'm drawing a blank.
Sammy Sosa.
Chris Bryant.
I told you couldn't play.
Ooh,
Give
go,
her a bat just for
go
cheating.
jump on her. Go give her a wedgie. Do it. Do it
I'll
now.
do it.
Do it.
Well, someone.
Ernie
Ernie Banks.
Banks.
Okay, everybody's being fucking hilarious today. Now all of a sudden. Okay, here you go. Here you go, Spaniard. Here's one that you won't scoff at.
Okay.
Death. We got one death.
All right.
One
bitch.
death and one death only.
Yes.
Died January 4th, 1986. Died January 4th, 1986. Irish singer, songwriter, and bass player.
There was only one death today. Is that what you're saying?
Man, all the other ones were, like I said, it was fucking like Russian mathematician from like the 1500s.
Yeah. Nobody's got time for that.
Guys who wrote, and the woman that wrote 14,000 things to be happy about. I mean, there's one death. It was today, January 4th, 1986. He's an Irish singer, songwriter, and bass player. He was in a band that had a few hits in the late 70s and early 80s. And if you saw him, you'd look at him and say, that guy doesn't look Irish. That's a hint.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Nor do I care.
He played the bass and he sang in his band.
Bootsy Collins.
No, Bootsy's not dead.
Oh, he's not dead.
Michael Martins.
Dun, dun,
Lars McGurfkin. No, wrong. Okay, I give you a hint.
Irish. Does he have
When the boys came back in town, they drank whiskey in the jarro.
The boys back in town. Oh, that's Thin Lizzy. I know that because of that one movie. Lads, hello.
We'll get to that in a second.
Tale.
Which one movie?
A Knight's Tale.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's the only reason why I know that.
the Jesus.
Okay, so this was an Irish singer, songwriter, bass player.
Still don't know. I don't care.
Man, if you're saying Thin Lizzy.
If I don't know his name in the future, I would probably be happier.
I don't know if you'd necessarily be happier.
No, I pretty sure I would be. Because
Even
that
Vic?
just seems like wasted space in
Real
my
House, isn't it, Vic? Late 70s.
I-
Joel?
I know more than you know, or know more than what you would think.
Thin Lizzy Navy SEALs.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Oh, Thin Lizzy from the Navy SEALs movie.
Ooh, Navy SEAls.
That was a good movie.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Anybody?
Oh my gosh. No one knows it.
You know his name?
No, I don't.
Cliff
Yeah.
Burton.
Joel, you still there? Joel said no idea. No, not Cliff Burton. Well, at least it was a.
Well, don't get mad at them for getting a wrong answer. They're trying.
Cliff Burton Metallica.
I guess yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I've been known to do that. No, well, you were close on it. You had the right year. That's when Burton died, but not till September. The correct answer is Phil Lynott.
What?
Why not?
You made that up.
No, I don't know if it's Lynott or Lynott. I think it's Lynott. Phil Lynott.
Say it like you got up here. Yeah,
He was Black Irish.
Oh, Phil.
Yeah, no one cares about him.
Thin Lizzy. Come on, they had some good tunes.
Okay, people care about Thin Lizzy, but not the guy that you just said.
The boys are back.
He died young, and it was tragic. I think it was like cancer. Wasn't it like cancer?
I mean, it obviously wasn't tragic enough because people don't remember.
Well, that's because they were just on the verge.
Yeah,
I mean, he's no John Lennon.
I'll give you that. I will agree. He is not. He was no John Lennon. He wrote all the songs. That's why you didn't hear much from Thin Lizzy after him. Why Not's last years were heavily affected by drug and alcohol dependency.
Come on. Really?
Leading to his collapse on Christmas Day, 1985, at his home in Kew. He was discovered by his mother, who was not aware of his dependence on heroin. Maybe I was off a little. I thought he had like cancer or something. Oops.
Jeez.
He was taken to the hospital. He was diagnosed as suffering from septicemia. Doc, isn't that like your blood poison? What's that?
Everything gone.
Blood poisoned, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much a goner at that point.
Yeah, there's hardly any recovery.
He died of pneumonia and heart failure due to septicemia in the hospital's ICU on the 4th of January, 1986, at the age of 36.
Damn.
Let that be a lesson to all you young rockers out there.
Don't inject yourself with dirty needles. Get the new one.
Brown. That's don't mess with the brown sugar. Okay.
Use clean needles at least, at a minimum.
And clean up.
Well, that's another exciting week. It's 8:00. Let's just wrap it up.
Finally.
Watch
Longest episode ever.
Watch Tuesday and Wednesday. See if there's destruction and see what happens in DC. I doubt anything will happen. We got the elections on tomorrow, and Biden gets certified, and that's it on Wednesday. And I swear, once Trump stops yapping and being president, one or the other, basically it's when he stops being president. When he stops being president, I swear I'm not going to bring him up anymore because he won't be president. He won't matter. You can no. I will not bring up Trump once he is no longer president. And if he was still president now, even now, if he would just shut the fuck up like every other president that's lost and go away quietly, I wouldn't bring him up every week. It's that simple. Then you can watch the Grubby Show and listen to him complain about Biden for the next 4 years.
Oh, there you go.
President Harris, because the Chinese communists are putting her in.
Monday motivation with Grubby.
It's gonna be Tuesday anger show with Grubby.
Yeah, there you go.
We can have Grubby and Devil Duck, Grubby and the Nazi. Can we say that on YouTube? I'm not sure this day and age.
I don't know.
But that's all I got. Spaniard, take us home. List all your other stupid shows.
Catch them. They're Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays when I have power.
Yeah, not saying this one is not stupid, by the way. I'm not saying that.
No, we're not saying that. But catch the rest of our shows. And don't forget the Friday Night Roundtable where you get to see the rest of the crew. And who knows what we're going to be talking about. So that's Friday night, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Black Sheep Bravo. Until then.
Hopefully we're talking about the riots in D.C. Come on, go Proud Boys. Go.
Ooh, you look like you're taking multiple cocks there.
Yeah, that was crazy. Do it to the dance. Do the song. There you go. You're having way too much fun with that.
Sorry. You're right. I'm getting a little too into that.